All right, jumping back into the league, we are seeing the Goers take on the Sykes. Gold Wings are taking on the Fangs, and then we are taking on the Guado Glories. It's weird because everyone's name's different, so I gotta remember. I gotta be like, oh yeah, Gold Wings. That's beasts. It's weird, you know. Anyways, you're gonna see the Goers taking on the Sykes. All right. A tied game here is critically terrible for the Sykes. They're going to have to really come up strong. I mean, they're going to have to hope, right? I mean, the Gold Wings win their game, then they take first. And the question is, can the Ronso Fangs really take out the Gold Wings? The answer so far looks like a certifiable no. That is not going to happen. And there it is, a 4-0. I mean, that is so tough. So now we're in a situation where, I mean, let's be clear. So we should win this match, which is good because we've beaten the Glories before. We have definitely lost this league. We are 5th place with no chance of getting out of it. But it is interesting. It's interesting that the Gold Wings have taken first, and depending on what happens, like, the Sykes could 100% win the league. It's just not looking so hot any longer. It's just looking significantly less likely, you know? Anyways, we're going to just take some free shots at the Guado Glories, apparently. I mean, look at this. This is brutal. Like, we just have over and over free shots. And, I mean, understandably, at a certain point, Noi just can't stop it. It's just too much. You are going to have Iskin tackle through here. And then the Glories, once again, in a bad position. I'm just happy that for once it's not us in a bad position. I will take this 100%. All right, you're going to have Iskin go for the shot. Yo Guado, thankfully, is going to be able to intercept. The question, of course, is can the Guado Glories bring this back? I don't know. I've got a lot of faith that we're going to take this win, but I mean, we're only up by 1, so maybe. It's not an impossible task. I mean, the last time we beat them, it's worth noting, we injured 3 of their players, and that definitely could have factored in. I mean, you have like 3 players down. Like, what are they supposed to do? How are they supposed to win? You know, maybe that was the reason they took an L there, but we'll see. Warbite is going to be able to dodge 1. And then Warbite's going to dodge Yil. Warbite's just dodging, ducking, weaving, everything he needs to do. He's going to go for the shot here. And Noi Guado is not going to be able to stop. And that is going to be a 2-0. I mean, that is so tough for the Guado Glories. It's going to immediately steal the ball. I mean, I'm not going to go as far to say it's a called game, but, like, we definitely win this game. I mean, that's just the thing, though, about, like, 10-2 Blitzball in general. And, I mean, I guess games in general, like, between 10 and 10-2, you could argue. Once a certain, like, tempo gets set, or, like, oh, a team's, like, getting, like, several goals in a row, you know it's over, right? Like, if you're in a game where it's, like, I don't know, Goers versus Sykes, and it's back and forth. Sykes score, Goers score, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe there's a comeback, but like maybe there's like a different, you know, tight game, but generally the games are pretty one-sided. I think with the increase of the going stats and then trading them away, it's made games significantly more exciting. But admittedly, this series is not nearly as close as our Final Fantasy X series, because the nature of that series is I'm controlling my team, and I'm putting a lot of obstacles against me, and we slowly like balance the game out throughout the entire series. Yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the ladder challenge with the Ronso Fangs and the Luca Goers, and the idea is both teams start at level 1, whoever loses a game gets a level. And that's just how it goes. And that's how it naturally balances out, right? If you go on a winning streak, if you win 5 matches in a row, your opponent's then 5 levels higher, increasing by a level after each win. So, it gets tough. Anyways, we are going to see the Guado Glories with possession on our side of the field. So, I mean, this is good. This is a good sign for them. Unfortunately, they lose the ball right after I say that. And then, yeah, Vord is going to pass to Iskin. Nothing too shabby. So Iskin is going to pass to Larbite here. Question is, will Larbite be able to make this the 4-0? Oh, of course he can. That is, I mean, that is just curtains. Curtains closing on all of the Guado Glories dreams. Ford is going to be able to steal the ball, and I mean, this game's been over for a while. It's just unfortunate for the Guado Glories. They just had to go up against, you know, a team that's just better than them, especially as we level up and increase our stats and everything, and we just bring that pain. I guess not really level up. I always use like the term level up in terms of like just get better. But I guess it is kind of confusing in relation to like Final Fantasy X, where there is literally levels to level up. I believe this makes it so that we have to win one more game after this one to get one more training opportunity. So you got Nav Guado past Akira, but it is going to be 5-0. So these are the new standings. Neck and neck, the Gold Wings do have first place. Sykes 1 point behind them. Goers kind of sliding into third just off that tied game with the Sykes. And then a mountain between us and everyone else. Alright, well, we'll re-sign Ankro, I guess. And then let's look at leveling up, because that's obviously one of the most important aspects. We have 3 trainings we can do. Again, self-imposed challenge. So we're going to do counseling once and then scrimmage twice for everyone. Yeah, and the whole idea, of course, is we want to get gradually better, not immediately better. And this helps us kind of taper off like dominance. Alright, we're going to move to Hot Springs, Intensive Care, and then we're just going to reset everyone back to fine, fit, and healthy. Man, we have so many points, it's disgusting. Like, genuinely, we can afford to just throw points at the wall because it doesn't matter anymore. And there it is. Nice. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.